Welcome to the Random Ass Podcast. I'm your Random Asshole, Christopher Steele. There you are.
Steele-Rhoads. Welcome to the show.
Uh,
Crisis on Infinite Earth. Oh yeah, Hidden Gems. Hidden Gems. Shit. You go first. I got nothing. Hold on, I gotta think. I totally spaced on Hidden Gems.
I'm going to go with something we've mentioned a bunch of times.
Okay.
America's Greatest Hero.
Greatest American Hero.
Greatest American Hero. It's a classic.
Oh, totally.
I would think it would do good now.
Yeah, it definitely would do good now, especially a modern version.
Right.
You could even have it all start from the Area 51 raid that was supposed to happen. It was supposed to go down.
I just don't think they should switch it to a female. I think it should remain.
Well, no, I think that should be like further down in the series. He finds another suit and fucking gives it to whatever fucking love interest they give him, or we give him, or whatever. Like if we got to make it, you know.
Yeah. I don't know.
I simply hate damsel in distress characters. It's irritating.
I'm just sick of everybody. Oh, we gotta make it. We gotta equal rights. Fuck you.
Right. And make him a blonde-haired white boy like the original version. God damn. Right. I hate this race washing shit. I hate it going both directions. Ghost in the Shell should have been an Asian person, not a white person. Human Torch I could give or take on because the movie itself sucked anyway, so I didn't really care. Easiest way to have done it was to explain Human Torch as an android, and it was a fucking black guy. Boom, done. You don't have to have the adopted family crap.
Yeah, that makes no sense. I'm sorry. Even if he is a doctor.
We brought this up. Other people have brought this up. No adoption agency is going to give a single black dad doctor no white girl.
Right. Happen. It's not going to happen. Yeah. There's no way.
No. Like, I don't give a shit how PC you want to try and make your movie. That world's never going to exist. Even in all the infinite universes that Rick could muster with his portal gun, I don't think that there's a world ever that would let that shit happen.
Right. And I don't care that he is a doctor.
Nothing to do with right. Exactly. It has nothing to do with race either. A single father is not going to get an adoption at all. A single mother isn't going to get an adoption at all. It's just not going to fucking happen.
It could.
It's not going to happen. No, it hasn't. When I saw the fucking movie, the trailer for the movie, I'm like, oh bullshit. And I fucking went to look up to see if there's ever been a fucking single parent adoption on record, and there's not. Since adoption agencies have kept records, there's not. So that shit just isn't fucking feasible. Sorry. You might Fox. It's not. No.
I just don't see it being. Even if they did, it's not going to be a black man adopting a girl.
Right. But back to America's Greatest American Hero. Blonde-haired white boy needs to be the fucking star because you have to have him be a doofus. So blonde-haired white boy is the perfect foil for doofus, being a doof. And actually, not necessarily blonde-haired white boy. Just make sure he's a white boy. I say get Zachary Levi to do it. He killed it on Shazam.
Right. Who would you replace? What's his nuts with?
Oh, the reporter?
No, the CIA or FBI agent.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Not my bad. I got Incredible Hulk and Greatest American Hero confused. Oh God, that's a good one. But see, that character is wide open to interpretation because anybody can be a fucking agent. Any agent could have got slapped on this damn case. You know,
Right.
this is where you can gender race wash the fuck out of the character, because it still has to be the same name. And for me, that's where I would throw in a fucking like sassy black woman to like fucking, you know, fuck it, bait that audience in, and then be the, you know, kind of play straight man, like, what are you, some kind of idiot, to this like fucking white guy, this Zachary Levi.
I would keep it might give it to a black male.
Oh, I know what I get. Chris Rock.
That worked, actually.
Dude, just ripping the fucking. Of course, give the white boy his power. He can't do shit with it. What the hell is it about? You know, I could see Chris Rock just fucking railing on the dumb white guy.
Okay, so your hidden gem?
Oh man, my hidden gem. God damn, I've still got really nothing, and yet I have like a bunch of shit where I could go, yo, this nobody talks about this, and it's really fucking good. So I'm just gonna go that route. Have you ever played any of the Fire Pro Wrestling Return or any of the Fire Pro Wrestling games, the modern ones? They're some of the deepest wrestling games you'll ever fucking play. Like, as far as like in-ring ability capabilities go, like it's a weird timing-based grapple system that kind of turns a lot of people off because you can't just walk up and hit grapple. You got to like wear them down to grapple, or if you do grapple, you better hit one of the small, quick ones, because if you don't, you're gonna get fucking your ass handed to you. But it's custom character suite is much like 2K19 in that, or the 2K is at all that you can use the community creations, but you can do it like online. You don't have to be playing the game to go through picking creations. You can just go surfing through the website and go, yeah, this one, 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 and then next time you load up, it just downloads them all right to the end. They're small comic book like characters, so it doesn't, 2D sprites, not much to deal with. It's really fucking like small files, easy downloads, great characters. I think every active wrestler on PWI 500, AEW, NXT, WWE, Impact, Ring of Honor, NWA, New Japan Pro Wrestling. I think I have every active wrestler current to January of 2020, and almost every dead or legendary superstar as well. And there's still more space to be had. I think I have like another 200 or 300 open space. Just like, why can't 2K get this kind of shit down right? You know what I mean?
We don't need 15 fucking Charlotte Flaires.
Right, but no, if I want to dedicate my entire fucking terabyte hard drive to fucking created people for 2K, I want to fucking be able to do that.
Right.
Don't tell me, oh, you've only got a gigabyte to work with. Fuck your gigabyte. Well, not quite a gigabyte. It's 993 fucking megabytes. There's a point something in there. Or being told I can't download any more fucking images to make fucking stuff. I'm like, come on, what the fuck do you mean I don't have space? Like, I have a fucking hard drive that is fucking huge. Eat a dick.
Right. So,
all right, on to, yes, that's the fucking, yes, dude, yes.
Oh, amazing.
I love it. I called it. I knew it's what they were going for. I can't believe they even did it with fucking Black Lightning.
Right. Actually, we don't know what all is merged in to Earth Prime. Yes, pretty sure Earth 2 is merged in.
Earth 2?
Earth 2 is
Lightning.
Because now Earth 2 is the world where Stargirl is. And the Justice Society.
Yes.
That's not the old Earth 2.
No.
So
the new Earth.
Sure that Earth Prime now has Earth 2 as well.
Yes, it does.
Which means Jesse Quick and Harry Wells would be there too.
Yep. which means we may have access to a Bruce Wayne that hasn't been fucked with. We may have access to. We know Oliver Queen sacrificed himself to put everything right.
Technically, we don't know what's up with Bruce Wayne anymore.
Right, that's what I'm saying. We may have access to an unfucked with Bruce Wayne.
Because Bruce Wayne, it was on. We know he was on Earth 1, and we know he was on Earth 38.
Yes. And Earth. Wait, hold on.
We don't know about Black Lightning's world.
Yeah, we do. Black Lightning's made reference to Batman. Seriously.
I only have one problem with it.
What's that?
During the president's speech,
no one should have known who Oliver Queen was.
I don't have that problem. My problem is that she claimed that he was the first hero. What about Superman and Batman?
I think she might have been speaking specifically for Star in Central City, because that's where. No, she said our like it is in the country, didn't she?
Right.
Yeah.
That made no sense to me.
It makes no sense. But I think it's more a speech to the fans about Arrow being the first show. You know what I mean?
I
like
get that, but it still don't make sense because
it was definitely a fourth wall break, like an intentional fourth wall break. It was just very poorly written.
Right. The Hall of Justice, that looks amazing.
Dude, to see the table at the beginning, at the end, I was just like, it's gonna happen, oh my god. I was stoked, dude. I was so fucking happy.
Then, you know what that Glee kit is, right?
Oh, yeah. Wonder Twins monkey.
The Wonder Twins are...
Yeah. Dude. I love the fact that, Earth 38 is Titan's own standalone Earth, like it didn't get fucked with.
Actually, it's Earth 19.
Or 19.
Earth 21 is Doom Patrol. I thought was the same world, but it's not.
No. Apparently it is not.
Which makes sense because they never, on Doom Patrol, they never mention Beast Boy. Ever.
There you go, then. That was a great way to split them up. I love the fucking Ezra, oh god damn it. What's his last name? Ezra Miller cameo.
Yeah.
Dude, did they erase the DCEU? Actually, is that what you got out of it? I got that they were erasing the DCEU with that. It was like, I don't know. It seems like that's what they were trying to get across. Is that shit doesn't count, or it's not a part of. You
know that Warner Brothers went to Blanty and the people at Arrowverse and asked to put somebody in.
That doesn't surprise me.
The Arrowverse did not ask Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers asked them.
That makes sense.
Like, oh, you guys are a bigger deal than we are.
Yeah. I've said it multiple times.
I was wondering, does that mean the Flash didn't know anything about the Speed Force before?
You mean in the movies?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would assume so. He seemed like he didn't know shit.
Actually, I would say he doesn't even have the name of the Flash.
No, because when he said, I'm the Flash, he's like, what, who? What?
Right.
Now, I've said this multiple times. I don't know if I've ever said it on the show, but if I was going to do a DC versus Marvel like for a story with the live action, I would use the show versus the MCU, flat, straight up.
Right.
The TV DC universe versus the Marvel movie universe, because they're both built perfectly.
Yes. And that ending is definitely a reset button, because we have no idea. We actually have no idea about anybody's past now.
Right. Everything is up in the air now, dude.
So
it's beautiful.
The one thing I caught is that because the Paragons know
about what happened,
had the old memories.
Right.
That means Lex Luthor would have the old memories.
Mm-hmm.
And he's in charge of everything. So
oh yeah.
So I think he's gonna be acting like he's this good guy. But
I think they're going to do a character build with him and put him to good guy Lex, the one that they ended up having before he got killed. He was a good guy for a little bit in the super suit, so I think he's going to develop the super suit. They're going to develop the super suit for him.
He's devious. I just
is. But I think in that battle he might have earned a little bit of respect for the aliens that he so desperately hates. Doesn't mean he's not going to be devious. I just think he's not going to be focused on trying to kill Superman and Supergirl.
I'm thinking Superman. He's going to start. He's going to. Supergirl is going to watch him.
Oh yeah.
And then when Superman and Lois comes out, he's gonna start fucking with them.
Yep, probably. Which I'm glad to see that they're getting a series. Dude's finally getting the fucking Superman series. He deserves it. He's one of the best fucking Supermen in modern era.
And I really like that Lois.
Oh yeah, she's great, dude. The casting is phenomenal in this universe. I absolutely love Brandon Routh.
Blaney knows who to get.
Oh yeah, I love when they give Brandon Routh when they give Ray his memories back. He's like, wait a minute, there's a super version of me, and then like hits the pose real quick.
Right.
It's like he was a terrible Superman, but he is so good as
wasn't a terrible
the Atom.
The story was terrible.
Yes.
He was a good Superman.
I even like how they acknowledge that universe was untouched by having him because technically Superman Returns it was like Superman 5. So
he had yellow in the instead of black at the end.
Oh, that's right. Then so perhaps it undid the Superman Returns bullshit.
We don't know where.
Because Superman Returns was meant to be part 5 of the Superman series, so it's the Chris Reeves universe. And for him to hit the Chris Reeves pose and fly away in the same manner as he did at the end of Superman 1 was kind of a nod to this universe that still exists too. Perhaps his lessons learned or something has changed. Or perhaps it was more of it goes back to the end of Superman Returns, and none of what happened that we said happened in the show actually went down. Like Lex didn't kill his wife and kid.
Right.
Which I wouldn't mind that either.
Well, it wasn't Lex that killed them.
Or not Lex.
It was like Joker.
It was Joker, yeah. Yeah, because it actually tied it into the Injustice universe.
Because he said that lunatic from Gotham.
Yeah, that's right.
Poured on.
That is right.
Gas bomb the whole place.
And which is how isn't that what he did in Injustice? Superman over the edge?
He he actually caused Superman to destroy
Oh, that's right.
Metropolis
That's right.
and Injustice.
So they didn't include the video game. That's all right though. I just dig that we have a Justice League.
Yes, I love that.
Oh, dude. There's only one piece missing, honestly, and that's Batman. But
Right,
Batwoman, honestly, Batwoman she is the perfect replacement. She is
right.
like she
I
plays
agree.
that part perfectly. God damn, she plays that part perfectly. Wonder Woman is another one we're missing.
We're missing a couple. Aquaman, but Aquaman has to
Aquaman,
stay
Wonder
at the Hall of Justice because Aquaman can't do shit.
right?
Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice, Aquaman makes a peanut butter sandwich because he can't do shit.
Exactly. Exactly. He's
All
gonna be
right,
running around the whole time with a bottle of water, getting himself wet. Splash, splash, splash. All right, I'm super now. Until I break a sweat. Drops out, starts doing push-ups to break a
on
sweat.
last week's subject of show
Okay.
shows that got canceled within the last 5 years.
Yes.
I didn't get to mention Cloak and Dagger.
Oh,
They,
that
they
was a
just
good.
canceled that after the second season.
And
Like,
it wasn't because of lack of story either.
no,
Like it
really,
was.
where they ended it was where it should have been like a year and a half earlier.
Right.
I'm like, what? No, why are you canceling it now? Now is where
Yeah.
it's going to be
It's
interesting.
getting right. They took too long to get there. They got there in the first 6 episodes.
I can understand some of the backstory that they told in the first season.
Right. They could have done that with
Get to where
flashbacks.
you need to be.
Right. But now that they're established,
Then when you get to there, you cancel the show?
Right. Illogical. It's bullshit.
Come on.
Why would they do?
Please let fucking Disney Plus pick it up.
Right. That might be what they're aiming for.
The Runaways, I think, just got canceled too.
Yeah, they were confirmed to be on their last season.
They had four. There's 4 seasons on Disney Plus. So.
Did you hear the thing about New Mutants?
I seen a trailer for it.
They're talking like they have done a re-edit movie that kind of in the MCU somehow. And I'm like, wait a minute, what? How is this going to work? It's going to be distributed by Disney, so
right.
It's really like if they try and ham-fist this in the MCU, dude. If this is how mutants get involved in the MCU, I'm going to be kind of pissed.
I don't think so. I can see it because of the previews I've seen, but like you said, I'd be pissed if they try hand-fisting it that way.
It wouldn't make any fucking sense.
You count that as a Fox, the last Fox movie is what you count it as.
That's what I count it as. I got my headset on so I can still keep you doing audio. I got to get something to drink. So, okay. Crisis on Infinite Earths. They left everything in a nice melded spot, right?
Yes.
So, where do you think next week they're going to pick up? Do you think everything's going to be merged together still?
Yes.
So do you think that they'll have full on? It'll just be a full on crossover from now on. Like they'll have fucking Supergirl coming in. Flash or shit like that, and shit like
No,
that.
they'll keep their shows separate, but people can show
I
up.
know that. I know that they're going to keep the show separate, but do you think there's going to be more like individual crossovers?
Maybe.
Because Arrow and Flash would do that for a little bit. They did it with Supergirl and Flash. Legends would draw on every now and again.
Right. I can see that.
I can see more casual crossovers now because they've become such a big thing.
Yes. And definitely between Flash and Supergirl, because now they're like right across the river from each other.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. It's like, is that going to be like? Are they going to start bouncing more off of each other because of shit? Are we going to start seeing, not exactly Flash and Supergirl crossover, but characters from those worlds, walking in the background of what would be another shot from the other episode because they went across, to go shopping or what the fuck out. Like just small interstitial shit. Are we going to start seeing that kind of small crossover? I hope we do because it adds a little bit more fleshiness to the universe.
Yeah. I could see. I could see more of those people crossing over. I just had one question on Crisis.
What's that?
What happens? They never explained what happened to Mia.
You're right.
Yeah, and they never explained what happened to the people that came from the future.
You're right. I think that's all going to have to get handled in individual stories.
Well, the next episode of
Batwoman or Supergirl,
Green Arrow is called Green Arrow and the Canaries. So it's basically the pilot for
the next season or the next series
for Green Arrow and the Canaries. Did you notice what was it, Earth 12? Was Green Lantern had Green Lantern? It was from the movie that they just took from the movie because they didn't because they like, well, we'll just take from the movie that way we don't have to do anything extra. We can just we don't have anything ready for it, but we want
to use something.
Right. So we'll take from the movie that nobody watched.
No, that was representative of that universe. That's the reason it was Earth 12. It's because 2012 was when Green Lantern came out. That's why Titans was 19. It's why it's how each of them got numbered. So that one technically was a nod to that universe. I think simply because
that really doesn't make sense for. Actually, no. Titans should have been 18 because it finished its second season just like a month or so ago. The first season it started in 2018.
Yeah, but did it end in
2018? It ended in 2018 because they
fucked up. They fucked up. That's what that is. They fucked up.
It ended the last Friday of 2018 because the next week they had
Doom
Young
Patrol
Justice
one.
on.
Oh, Young Justice. That's right. Okay, that's right. Okay. So, where are we at? You think we should do picks?
Yeah. What do you want to do?
Well, since we're doing basically a crisis-centric episode, I think it would be a great time to do now that they've rebooted it, basically hit reset on the universe, what characters should they introduce now?
I'll start with Cyborg.
Perfect. I fucking love it. That's a great one. Okay. God, Cyborg is a great one. See, and they got Martian Manhunter. They've got all the really good characters. Like Aquaman. Like all I can see Aquaman being like swimming up in the river between freaking Star and Central City, you know, or not Central.
Metropolis or National.
Yeah, National Star and National City. Swim up between those comes fucking Aquaman.
No, it's Central City and National City.
Central and National. Okay, yeah.
Star is
Superman
Arrow.
has Metropolis. Star is Arrow. It's Star Labs, right?
Yeah, but it's Star City. It was
I know
originally Starlight
Arrow.
City or something like that.
Yeah, but like that's where I'm getting Star from Flash, right? Is Star Labs? Okay.
Okay.
I knew I'm getting it from somewhere, but yeah, I'll go with Aquaman on my first. Cyborg and Aquaman, good starts.
I really want to see a Beast Boy that can change into different animals. Because in Titans, he only changes into a tiger.
Oh, that's bullshit. He's Beast Boy, not Tiger Boy.
Right.
Let's see. I think it's time to hit the mystical edge. I'm saying Dr. Fate.
All right, my final. I'll put the last major piece in. Wonder Woman.
Excellent. Good choice. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fucking stretch for this one probably. Oh no. I know who needs to be introduced now. Doomsday. And not even like he has. I wouldn't even use him as like on Earth yet. I would fucking have him back on his fucking in his home, fucking devising a plan.
Actually, Doomsday is from Krypton.
Okay, I'd have him at his fucking in between base because he didn't come straight to Earth.
No,
But I would be starting the intergalactic story. So maybe 2 years down the road we can get Death of Superman, but not really Death of Superman. It's like the Death and Return of Superman run.
No, the Kryptonians have been retconned that he wasn't dead. He was never dead. He went into a coma that made him appear dead because Kryptonians lose so much strength. They like had to reboot.
Well, the Superman that came back in Superman 500 turned out not to be Superman, right? The long-haired Superman in the red and blue costume that was still,
I don't know,
Supermanish, but not super. He came back in that black and white costume, and they said that it was because he was in the sun charging up for so long. After Doomsday pushed him to it.
I don't know anymore. It
got so convoluted. That's why we need Greg Berlanti to do that story and do it justice and give the characters tell it properly. And just don't have him come back with the short hair and the fucking black and white costume.
I did have one thought that should be happening this season on Legends tomorrow.
And that is?
It is Brandon Ross last season.
Right.
He should use. I thought it was going to happen on Crisis. I thought he was going to shrink down with the anti-monitor.
Grab the anti-monitor and shrink to a negligible size.
I
do like how they used it.
I believe he is going to end up shrinking down himself and get stuck in the microverse. And then Ryan Choi takes over for him.
I would not mind that happening. I would not mind that happening because, yes, it's his last season, but he clearly loves being a fucking superhero and being on the show. I've never seen anybody.
In between Superman Returns and Arrow Season 3, where he took on the Ray Palmer character.
Right.
He did nothing.
Next to nothing. He was in Zack and Miri Make a Porno.
He did nothing.
He played a gay guy in Zack and Miri Make a Porno. That's the only thing I can think of.
Oh, he did. He basically
next to nothing.
He did nothing, and
no. What I think they should do.
And the thing is, that could set for in a couple years another big crossover.
The return of Palmer.
Where Ryan Cho accidentally brings back the Monitor instead of getting Ray Palmer.
Right. Anti-Monitor
instead of Ray Palmer.
You know what I think Brandon Ross should do, though? Since this is last year and they are going to be casting the Fantastic Four soon, he should go up for the Mr. Fantastic role. He would
I thought they already
really fucking well.
I thought they already had
their... Yeah, I keep seeing the dude in the office. I can't think of his name. He played Jack Ryan, too.
Tom Cruise?
Fuck. No,
Jack Ryan, not Jack Reacher.
He's the dude from The Office. I can't even think of his character's name on The Office. Krasinski. Jack Krasinski or some shit like that.
You said Jack
something. Jack Ryan.
Jack Ryan has been played by a few people.
I know, it's the one from the Amazon show.
Oh, the show?
Yeah.
Because the last movie was Chris Pine.
No, not. He would make an amazing Mr. Fantastic, though. I would see him more in the Human Torch role, honestly.
What's the name of the show?
Jack Ryan. Amazon's Jack Ryan.
Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan.
Something like that. I know it's an Amazon Prime show. That's all I can fucking tell you. I think his name is Jack Krasinski or John Krasinski.
John Krasinski.
Yeah. I think that is who I've seen in all the fucking art and shit talking about who they have cast for Mr. Fantastic as John Krasinski. I don't see it. I don't particularly not see it either, but I'm like, that's not my pick.
I would choose.
I'd choose Brandon Roth over him.
Brandon Roth, but I would choose Chris Pine over him.
Definitely. No, I would choose Chris Pine as Human Torch. Seriously, though. Like, because his version of Kirk reminded me of fucking Human Torch way too much. Especially in that first Star Trek reboot movie.
At least, other than Chris Pine, the other people that played Jack Ryan before him.
Tom Cruise. No, hell no. Okay.
I wouldn't pick any of them.
We have this talk all the time. Wolverine. Who would you pick for a new Wolverine?
I don't know. Alec Baldwin played him in Hunt for Red October.
Yeah, no. Well, I don't know. Alec Baldwin might make a good, like Doctor Doom.
The problem with the first three movies, is they're a little bit too old to play Mr. Fantastic
now, as a younger character.
Because the other two movies had Harrison Ford.
You know, way too old.
And then Ben Affleck. And
he killed Batman. I'd keep him away from Marvel, please.
Right. Ben Affleck already tried his hand at Marvel. Daredevil.
I didn't mind that.
Yeah, I didn't mind
it either, but Daredevil. People give that movie so much shit, and I'm like, hey, at least it wasn't Elektra, okay?
Right.
I personally think that they should get Nick Cage back as Ghost Rider. It was one of his best fucking roles. Nothing like watching Nick Cage's head catch on fire to make you fucking enjoy a movie.
He was way too old for that role.
Oh yeah, they should have just stuck with the initial kid. You know what I mean? The kid, the young Johnny Blaze, he would have been better for the whole movie than get Nick Cage's fucking geriatric ass in the role.
Right. That made no sense.
What the fuck were they thinking?
So we got to get going because we're like 40 minutes.
We already did picks, so if I can hit the outro.
All right. Like, share, subscribe.
Comment.
All right, friends.
Tell your enemies.
Tell your enemies.
Till
next time. Keep it random.
Peace among worlds.